different types of text structures.
Text structure refers to the way an author arranges information in his writing. Text structure enables authors to organize their thoughts as they write. It also helps the reader in that it provides a structure in which information can be found and understood while it's being read. There are several different types of text structure, including chronological, discussing things in order, cause and effects, explaining a cause and its result, problem and solution, presenting a problem and offering a solution, compare and contrast, discussing similarities and differences, classification, division, sorting information into topics and categories. For the purpose of this lesson, we will focus on classification, division, text structure. So now, we hope that you really understand the text structure and its types. So, let's proceed to fiction.
What is fiction?
Fiction is deliberately fabricated account of something. It can also be a literary work based on imagination rather than on fact, like a novel or short story. The Latin word fictus means to form, which seems like a good source of an English word fiction, since fiction is formed in the imagination.
These are some examples of fiction: Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and Hamlet by William Shakespeare.
So now, you already know what fiction is.
So, let's proceed to fictional elements or elements of fiction. There are 6 main parts of fictional elements or elements of fiction.
First, character. A figure in literary work, personality, gender, age, etc. E.M. Forrester makes a distinction between flat and round characters. Flat characters are types or caricatures defined by single idea of quality, whereas round characters have the three-dimensional complexity of real people.
Second is plot, the major events that move the action in a narrative. It is the sequence of major events in a story, usually in a cause and effect relation.
There are 5 essential parts of plot. First, exposition or introduction. Second, rising action. Third, climax. Fourth, falling action. 5, denouement or resolution. Third, point of view, the vantage point from which a narrative is told. A narrative is typically told from a first-person or third-person point of view. In a narrative told from first-person perspective, the author tells the story through a character who refers to himself or herself as I. Third-person narrative come into 2 types, omniscient and limited. An author taking an omniscient point of view assumes the vantage point of all-knowing narrator, able not only to recount the action thoroughly and reliably, but also to enter the mind of any character in the work or any time in order to reveal his or her thoughts, feelings, and beliefs directly to the reader. An author using the limited point of view recounts the story through the eyes of single character.
Fourth is setting, the combination of place, historical time, and social milieu that provides the general background for the characters and plot of a literary work. The general setting of a work may differ from the specific setting of an individual scene or event. There are 2 types of setting. First, physical setting is a course where the story takes place. Second, chronological setting is the when can be equally general or specific. To understand on what is physical and chronological setting, here are some examples. Physical examples are very specific. A two-story white frame house at 739 Hill Street in Scott City, Missouri. The word used to identify is where. Where? White frame house at 739 Hill Street in Scott City, Missouri. Chronological example. Chronological setting is either general or specific. The word used to identify is when. The definition of chronological is arranged in the order it happened. An example of chronological is a biography that starts in 1920 and goes through 1997. Fifth, style. The author's type of diction or choice of words, syntax or arrangement of words, and other linguistic features of a work. Sixth, theme. The central and dominating idea or ideas in a literary work. The term also indicates a message or moral implicit in any work of art.
You already know the fictional elements of the text.
We hope that you learn more about our topic.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching!